Welcome to Boulder, Colorado for Day 2 of the USA Ultimate College Championships. Hi, I'm Elliot Trotter. Today featured another round of thrilling games where we saw many teams punch their ticket to bracket play. Let's get right to the highlights. Open competition got underway with Iowa continuing their winning ways, sitting at 2-0 after Day 1. Up 14-8 late in the game, Iowa looked to be running away with this one, but Illinois would not give in as Chris Hideka finds Zach Franz for the score. Illinois only down 5. Illinois would score again to pull within 4, but the red-hot IHawk would not be stopped as Iowa's Garant Brander hits receiver Jake Short for the game winner. Final score, Iowa 15, Illinois 10. With the win, Iowa clinches a seat in the quarterfinals. Next up, it was 6th-seeded Wisconsin against 19th-seeded Luther, who was one of the surprises from Day 1, winning all of their games. However, early on it was obvious that Wisconsin was just too much for them to handle, as the Hodags rushed out to a 6-1 start and refused to let up. Capitalizing on the Luther turnover, Wisconsin's Alex Simmons picks up the disc and sends a quick dish to Dave Wiseman for the score. The Hodags comfortably in the lead, 7-1. Later, it's all Wisconsin as the Hodags are up 13-1. But Luther is still looking to make some noise as Sam Hedrick sends a booming huck to Trent Erickson, who makes a sick layout grab for the score. But that would be the last time Luther would get on the board, as Wisconsin takes this one 15-2, securing a quarterfinal appearance. Next up, Carlton vs. Harvard. Carlton at 3-0 has ensured a championship bracket game, but was looking to win their pool. Early on, Harvard doing their best to keep it close. Down 7-5, Redline's Andrew Vogt finds Callahan nominee George Stubbs in the end zone, closing the gap to 7-6. However, in the end, there would be no stopping the cut, as Simon Montague sends the back-end winner to Christian Foster. And with the soft cap in place, Carlton completes a sweep of pool play with a 14-11 victory. Later in the day, with a quarterfinal appearance in the bag, the home team, Colorado, did not have a lot to play for as they took on Texas Tough. And that was clear as this game was all tough. Texas led the entire time and would win on a short backhand from Brian Pearsall to Chris Giron. Final score, 15-8. In the women's division, Stanford Superfly faced off against Washington Element, both looking to secure a spot in bracket play. Late in the game, Stanford up 11-10 when Caitlin Rugg finds fellow graduate Jennifer Schmerling in the end zone for the score. This would end up being the game winner. Washington would score again to pull within 1, but with the hard cap in place, Stanford clinches a berth into bracket play. Later in the day, Oregon looking to make it 3-0 as they take on Ottawa. Early on, Oregon up 3-2, but Ottawa ties it up on the backhand from Anne Mercier to Alicia Zhao for the score. In the end, Oregon would prove to be too much, and with the soft cap in place, Fugue's Christina Schuler finds Katie Nidge Weatherhead with the backhand for the game winner. Final score, 14-10. In UCSB's second game of the day, they took on Northwestern Gung Ho. The Burning Skirts had already won their first 3 games, thus clinching a berth into bracket play. Meanwhile, Northwestern at 1-1 needed a win to keep their hopes alive. Late in the game with the soft cap in place, it's all tied up at 13. Northwestern's Line Hoffman finds Gail Reich in the back of the end zone for the win. Final score, 14-13. However, Northwestern would lose later in the day, eliminating themselves from bracket play. Following that match, it was UNC Wilmington facing off against Colorado College. With both teams undefeated in pool play, this promised to be a great game. Early on, it's tied up at 3-all when Colorado College's Lisa Laurie sends a low flick to Hannah Soul, who makes the layout grab. The Sisters tools up 4-3. Later on, Colorado College up 14-11, and Sophia Hershu connects with Claire Jenks for the game winner. Final score, 15-11, building yet another tower in Colorado College's upset city. However, both teams will move on to bracket play. And that wraps up Day 2 here in Boulder and the end of pool play. Going forward, it's single elimination, so no room for error with any of these teams, and it should make for some thrilling competition. Be sure to check in with usaultimate.org for live coverage tomorrow from the main field and all the scores, news, and highlights from the day. I'm Elliot Trotter. Thanks for watching.